So we have a couple different accessories here. Again, this is a very standard, this shoe is a very standardized platform. A bunch of different companies make the different helmet mounts. But what we've got here is our patented method of adjusting the tolerances in that shoe so we can fit a wide variety of different manufacturers' interfaces and not have play in that interface. So again, really simply goes in there. And this is a single-sided device. We call it J-arm. It's reversible for a single unit. Is able to clip in there and be helmet mounted. And then we also have a dual version to be able to use just like goggles to give you, obviously, you know, there's a big impression that you had to have goggles, that you had to have two tubes, and I was very much of that same school until we kind of started to look at this. And by having two singular devices, I get the depth perception, I get the features of a goggle, but I can, number one, you can adjust them more individually, and number two, you have two devices. So if a battery goes down or anything goes down, you have the redundancy of a separate system. The other thing is a monocular type device is able to be introduced to a weapons platform, whereas a goggle is pretty much, that's about all you're going to do with a goggle is mounted on a helmet. So again, these standard devices, like again, the performance here is an analog device, an I-squared tube. It's been the same basic technology, you know, since the 60s. And it's a technology, again, analog technology. So it's very difficult to match the performance, the refresh rate of an analog device. In fact, it's impossible to match the performance of an analog device with digital technology yet. And that's why I-squared devices, tube type devices are still so successful, even the technology is, you know, some 40, 50 years old. So again, you can see some other numerous accessories. You're going to see all these that are beyond our website. You can go find them under Night Vision accessories, and again, different mounts for different devices, helmet mount versions and weapon mount versions of these devices. Extremely low weight and great form factor, and extremely well built, and again, small and lightweight and precision. So here we got actually two devices. There's a PVS-14 type device and a MUMS type device. So these are two completely different platforms. But again, by replacing the plastic chassis with an aluminum chassis and mounting the shoe on both sides, it allows you to mount two of these devices on a headborne device. It allows you to use them as a goggle, which using two devices at the same time gives you the depth perception that people like to have based off of the benefits of a goggle type design. Or you can remove a single device, attach that to a weapon, or use them as a monocular. So it just gives you a lot more flexibility and redundancy.
If you like this video and want to support us, please check out the MIL-SPEC Monkey Store. We specialize in a good variety of morale patches for all kinds of folks, from tactical utilitarian to silly fun. For the DIY tactical crowd, we offer all kinds of hardware and cordage to customize your gear. And not stopping there, we have packs, pouches, apparel like hats and hoodies, and more for our hard-use customers.